of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Atlanta with the ball. The Bulls making their last shot. Outside Young. To the inside. Here's Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Ball against Young, and out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
Here's Ball. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Again, big guards, that helps out, and Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
Young from long range sends it home from three-point land. Young's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The 3 from DeRozan. Bulls keep it alive. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And that one misses. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Bulls making their last shot. Pass to Capella. It's tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Young. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He has 7.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
LaVine with a screen on Young. Ball into the lane. Drummond. Oh, and the dunk by Drummond!
And Drummond not wasting an opportunity to throw down another.
Ball against Young. Collins with a screen on Ball. Young from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
And it's Ball off the drive. Drummond passes to Ball. Back to Drummond. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Drummond's got 8.
Drummond uses his rebounding instincts on the offensive glass so well. Those second chance opportunities, they can hurt you.
Now here's Young. 10 points for him. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, Hunter finds Collins. Now Hunter, just 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. DeRozan for 3. No good on the shot. So Atlanta will take it the other way. In transition, here they come. Collins with a screen on Ball. Outside Young, Three-pointer. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Drummond. Here's Ball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Capella.
Man, the defender really went after him.
That free throw no good.
And in Chicago, there are still feelings about what could have been last year. That team was rolling with Lonzo Ball at the point. But once they lost him, things definitely changed.
Now here's Young. He's got 13. Capella screen on Ball. There's Young with the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Drummond passes to Ball, and Ball throws it down.
Well, this is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
Here's Young. Can't nail the jumper.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside the defense. Pretty lost.
Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Derek Jones is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
After being drafted 19th overall in the 2017 draft, John Collins continuing to exceed expectations, which has contributed to what he does in terms of his workload.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Outside Hunter. On the take, and it's blocked by Vucevic.
It's awesome seeing Vucevic go after blocks. When he makes his presence felt, it makes a difference.
Ball finds Jones. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Young from long range. Kept alive. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Capella taking a crack and stays focused on the rim.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Now here's Young. 16 points for him. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And he's going for the lob. Collins, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Here's DeRozan. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And Ball throws it down.
And don't be surprised when it is that Lonzo Ball rises up like that. He can get it done.
And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Now here's Capella. Collins. And it's cleared by Vucevic. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. DeRozan outside from deep. And Young pulls it down. The Hawks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Murray passes to Capella. Here's Young. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside Young. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
DeRozan against Hunter. Outside Levine. To the left side wing. Here's Ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 8 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Young, the pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Outside Jones. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. Vucevic, a screen on Young. Here's Ball. Back to Vucevic. Kicks it to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. Baseline jumper. And Vucevic slams it in.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for Ball. Timeout called, the Hawks.
This Hawks offense can be explosive when they're hitting. They can hurt you from inside and out. They move the ball well and they run well as a team.
The Hawks call timeout. On your feet,
So for the Hawks, Bay comes in for Hunter, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Young.
once again,
55 seconds left to play in the half. And it's Capella with the jam.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power through.
Now here's Levine. Up top, Vucevic. Pass to Caruso. Bay rejected by Capella. Bay with it. He's picked up by Levine. Bay passes to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. DeRozan finds Vucevic. Crafty move. And he lays it in. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Vucevic with a steal. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no. Thanks, Allie. If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, DeJounte Murray is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Saddiq Bey. And it's Griffin in at the 3. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm up for it.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Vucevic with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Shot is up. And DeRozan gets it to go on the assist by Caruso.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
They set a pick. That one's good for 2. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the game.
Now, Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, it looked like he was hungry to get 2.
Levine passes to DeRozan. Back to Levine. To the middle. Here's Williams. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And Williams no good on that one. Atlanta has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Capella screen on Caruso. Bogdanovich from long range. Counted from distance. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
Pretty smooth screen and roll there. Got to be up on Bogdanovich.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
Now here's Murray. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Bulls making a change here. Drummond's checked in, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. Bay with a screen on Caruso. There's Bogdanovich with the 3, and it's Chicago with a board. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in the game. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor grim.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
Here's Bogdanovich, following the bucket by the Bulls. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Grant.
Yeah, the assist numbers don't jump out at you, but he has great court vision at all times. Runs the pick and roll well and is shifty in the paint.
And Bogdanovich has suffered some injuries along the way, and it's been a bit of a stop and start deal for him. But when he's feeling good, when he's in a great rhythm, man, he's an offensive force.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Screen by Capella. Bogdanovich up top. He's guarded by Caruso.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
DeRozan passes to Williams. Caruso with it. Kicks it to DeRozan. Griffin against Williams. Here's DeRozan. Rebound Atlanta.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Griffin against DeRozan. Griffin in the post. Bay outside. Griffin a screen on Williams. 4 on the clock. And Griffin slams it in.
Bay continuing to improve in the pick and roll, especially as a handler, so his teammates better Bay watch.
Fades and shoots. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Murray. 1:02 left to play in the third. And he banks in the layup. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And there's Drummond. That one's good. On the assist by Levine. Drummond's got 10 points.
As we've seen him develop in this league, Levine has become a better passer, willing to move the rock.
And the Hawks call time here. Some changes for Chicago. Jones comes in for Williams, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Caruso. Atlanta's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Ball against Young. Down low. Pass to Okongwu. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Drummond with the screen. Here's Levine. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Levine's got better and better at drawing contact and getting to the line. He had to work at it as a young player, but that work has paid off. 2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And there's the lob. And Collins with the slam.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Now Levine. Pass to Drummond. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Hawks ahead.
Please give a big round of applause for your
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Here's Ball. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Derek Jones. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Ball again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And here is Young. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Here's Okongwu. Picked up by Okongwu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovic. That one a little long. Chicago trailing here. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Jones finds Ball. Fires the 3. Okongwu with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And that's an intentional foul.
Nikola Vucevic. First personal foul. First team foul.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Young against Ball. To the paint. Clock at 6. Pass to Hunter. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Okongwu. The shot no good. Vucevic with some nice D. Levine passes to Ball. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Young.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. DeJounte Murray comes in for Bogdanovic. Ball against Young. Capella screen on Ball. Young from long range. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And that's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Jones. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
There's Young with the 3. Murray against Levine. Back to Young. Inside. And the layup is good. And the Hawks lead by 6.
I like it when Capella looks to score like this, especially when he's got that kind of positioning.
And they double up Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every 3-pointer he takes right now.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He told the squad, run when you have the chance. We can't score all of our points in the half court. Push the rock. Let's see if they listen to Coach. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
But they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Capella screen on Ball. Young from long range. And it's Capella with the jam.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the 2-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot. And Trae able to make the play.
Outside Levine. Up top Ball. Guarded by Young. 3-pointer Vucevic. Rebounded by the Hawks.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Outside Young. Pure from three-point range. And now a 9-point Hawks lead.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
And Ball gets it to go.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Outside Young. Collins with a screen on Ball to the middle. Young against Ball. And he's going for the oop here.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Outside Young. Down low. Pass to Capella. It's not going to go for him, so the Bulls will take it the other way.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Jones hits them both. And so it's Atlanta with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Young with it. To the inside, Collins.
How about that? John Collins with some footwork down low. That looked like it's been practiced in the offseason.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. Here's Levine. DeRozan right side. And again, no good by Chicago. So this one belongs to the Alley. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
for tuning in this.
Here we go.
And it's Chicago to start out. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint.
To the left side wing. Grant against Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Nurkic a screen on Ball. Pass to Nurkic. Jacks up a three. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Out to the right wing. Drummond passes to DeRozan. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
Lillard looking around. And Jones pulls it down.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Lillard outside. Grant with a screen on Ball. Lillard against Ball. Screen by Grant. 5 to shoot. Lillard from outside. Headshot off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Lillard against DeRozan. Here's Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Here's Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them.
Ball against Simon. The kick out to Ball. They get it back, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Such a lethal outside sniper. Lillard isn't bashful at looking to pull the trigger from deep.
Jones drives in. Bulls moving the ball around. Jones sets the pick for Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Nurkic a screen on Ball. And Lillard kicks to Simons. And he drives in.
Well, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And Jones slams it in.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Drummond.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he's in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton and Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's DeRozan. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Double D has that soft touch, and it serves him well on that interior.
Lillard outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Jones dishes to DeRozan. He takes it in, and that comes off the assist by Jones. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game.
He's been doing that since he first came into the league. DeRozan, his ability to get to the rack at will is unmatched.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Trailblazers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And Simons drops them both. 20 seconds left to play in the first. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Vucevic with it for 3. DeRozan surveying the D. With the drive, and finished off by DeRozan.
DeRozan challenging the defense inside, gets the board and the bucket.
Nurkic, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Vucevic is out there with Jones, and it's Ball in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And that's a great move by Lillard. Quick and decisive. Doesn't waste time on the attack.
Back to Ball. Puts up a 3. Vucevic finds Ball. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Jones. Rebound by Nurkic. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Grant sets a screen for Lillard. From beyond the arc, and then some. Lillard's got the lead up to 3 now for Portland.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night.
No coverage that time. Levine's got his first 3 points of the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Richard, some people doubted the Bulls' trade to get DeMar DeRozan. But as we know, those doubts were short-lived.
Oh, that's for sure. DeMar DeRozan, look, he dominated in his first season in Chicago, all-NBA team. And look, the Bulls had gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Driving in. He dishes it to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Here's the 3. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by Lillard. And now an 8-point Trailblazer lead. And Vucevic kicks to Jones. Outside DeRozan. Takes it inside. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Once DeMar has momentum behind him, let me tell you, watch out because he's going to put on a show.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Levine, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Phillips says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is. And he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from DeMar DeRozan. Portland's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. And that one's good. Thibault.
Yeah, quick thinking, wins Dame assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
13 foul.
1:12 left here in the second. Right side, ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Trailblazers leading by 6. The shot by Lillard wide open. And another 3 for Portland.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Williams comes in for Derek Jones. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Portland also making some changes. Watford's checked in. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Williams finds Vucevic. The rebound by Watford.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
20 seconds left in the first half. Kicks it out to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
And how about the physicality from Grant, not allowing the close defense to keep him from his shot.
The pass to Vucevic. Just 3 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throw drops for Vucevic.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay for the loss.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a...
Thank you, David, for that interview.
The end of the first half with the score, the Bulls 36, the Trailblazers 45.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the floor for Portland, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Little. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then it's Sharp, and it's Watford into the center. It's deflected. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Thibault for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Thibault's got the lead up to 14 now for Portland. Caruso against Simons.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Simons against DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. He lobs it up, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Simons with the ball, now guarded by DeRozan, and it's Little finishing it off.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Thibault for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Thibault's got 6 points in the quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Simons on the wing. He's got 6. Little passes to Sharp. Here's Simons. Portland needs to get off a shot. Releases. The shot by Watford, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Williams, a screen on Simons. Passes it to Williams. Bulls moving the ball around. Little with the rebound. The Trailblazers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Outside, Levine. There's the drive. Unable to get that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Levine, and the jam by Levine.
You can bump Levine, but you won't change his course.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Pass to Sharp. Now Thibault. Pass to Sharp from outside the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt. And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
Trailblazers leading by 19 points. Little sets a screen for Simons. He was all alone on that one. Simons has got 11 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal. Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Simons from outside. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Vucevic, a screen on Simons. Back to Levine. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Now Simons. He's got 11 from the arc. And it's Little finishing it off.
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And so it's Portland out in front by 17 points at the end. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Caruso in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. The pass to DeRozan. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant.
Basketball.
Outside DeRozan. Out to the right wing. Vucevic dishes to DeRozan. Back to Vucevic.
Nurkic with great size at just about 7 feet.
Lillard against Caruso. And Lillard kicks to Grant. Back to Lillard. Passes it to Nurkic. There's the three. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Lillard against Caruso. Kicks it out to Grant. And the Trailblazers, another three.
And what takes Grant's game to the next level? It's consistency with that jumper. It's a nice play there to get him something in rhythm.
Here's Caruso. There's the feed to Williams. Second shot opportunity. That shot is off. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Lillard outside. And Nurkic has it in the corner. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Nurkic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Nurkic doesn't take a lot of bad shots, so when he decides to pull up off the dribble, you know he's feeling it.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. And another three for Portland.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Williams back to Vucevic. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Vucevic against Nurkic. 5 on the clock. Fires the three. Rebound by Williams.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to DeRozan. Bulls moving the ball around. Stolen by Grant. Lillard from outside. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Portland. And it takes that one up and powers it through.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Lillard attacking. Simons the pass to Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Caruso. He had a nice open look right there. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Portland.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for him.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Lillard.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Vucevic finds DeRozan. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Ooh, and when DeMar DeRozan is cooking with grease, he is borderline unstoppable, and he's feeling it right now.
Lillard way outside, and another three for Portland.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Levine. Doesn't go for him. From deep. Rebounded by Vucevic.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Takes the three. No good. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the small forward.
Well, Damian Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball.
Now here's Young. Launches a 3, drills it from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Murray against Lillard. The 3. The rebound by the Hawks. About a minute played here so far in the first. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Here's Young. Pass to Capella. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Lillard outside. Grant outside. Here's the 3. 6 to shoot. Grant with a screen on Young. A nice shot by Lillard.
The range of Lillard is endless. You cannot let him get looks from deep. Dame will hit him.
There's Young with the 3. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Knocks down the long J.
And there's that competitive spirit from Dame, marching right back and answering the call.
Collins with a screen on Thibault. Young with the bucket. Young's got 8 points.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Lillard. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
Young against Thibault. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Nurkic.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
NBA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly. That's what length does for you defensively. Grant reaching out, picking the ball, gets them in transition.
Here's Young. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Lillard double team. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lillard outside. Just 5 on the clock. Nurkic finds Lillard. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Unbothered by the shot clock, Lillard makes sure he takes the shot he wants.
Outside Young. Can't get it to drop. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Lillard with the ball. He's got 12. They get the rebound. Back to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And he put on his hard hat on the offensive glass. Jeremy Grant knows where to be in these situations.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Thibault. Simons with it. Checked by Murray. Deflects the pass. Nurkic passes to Simons. To the left wing. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And he knocks down the first one.
That competitive edge Damian Lillard plays with is outstanding. This is a guy that wants to win every single game. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
There's Young with the three on target from range. Young's got 13. Now Lillard. From behind the arc. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Trailblazers. Absolutely carrying the offense. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
Here are the five. Portland has to start the second. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward.
Something that sets John Collins apart is his mental toughness, and you see it on the defensive end. When he locks in, he's a different player.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Thibault against Young. Down low. Here's Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Capella's got his second basket of the game. Collins' focus also keeps his stat line sharp, Smitty.
Yeah, he usually carries a high shooting percentage. He doesn't get lost in the moment, and they know they can count on him.
Hunter passes to Murray. Collins with a screen on Lillard. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
A tough cover because Murray thrives in the pick and roll. He can beat you with the shot or the pass.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Out to Lillard. Ooh, the turnaround jumper. Count it. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, I have to say, that's about as smooth as you can do it. Fantastic turnaround.
Count the basket.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Simons. Rebound Atlanta.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
And an intentional foul right there. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sharps checked in. Left side Murray. Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. And Young has made a huge difference in their production.
The Hawks leading. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Such an unpredictable player. Young's fearlessness keeps defenders nervous, which makes them overcommit.
And he sinks the second. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Collins with a screen on Thibault. Young against Thibault. Fires from deep. Trae Young, that's good. Young's got 19 points.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Yep, that one goes.
Precise fundamentals from Nurkic inside.
Atlanta has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Thibault against Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
You can trust Dame to be smart with the ball. He makes quality passes.
Collins outside. Pass to Murray. Inside. And Young the bucket on the assist by Murray. Give him 23.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Capella with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Shot on the wing. It's stolen by Nurkic. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Sharp. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul. 17 seconds left in the second. Grant with a screen on Murray. And he lobs it up. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Fantastic awareness from Grant, recognizing the chance to complete the alley-oop jam.
To the paint. And Collins with the slam.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Timeout called. Portland. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
Three-pointer Sharp. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And
The Trailblazers, 31.
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Sadiq Bey out there with Onyeka Okongwu. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Griffin. And it's Forrest in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Pass to Watford. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Simons. There's the triple. Parries it from 3. Simons got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Some players just need an opportunity to succeed. Take Anthony Simons. With increased playing time during the 2021-22 season, we saw him take off.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Little. For the lead. That shot is off. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Well, for Simons during the 21-22 season, Smitty, injuries open the door.
NBA, not just any injuries. Portland was without Dame Lillard and C.J. McCollum most of that season. And Simons filled the void. His scoring went up about 10 points per game.
Here's Simons.
Oh, did you see that finish?
Oh, powered down with both hands.
Pretty slick move by Anthony Simons with the rock. The defender couldn't keep track of it.
Pass to Griffin. Picked Picked up by Okongwu. Griffin drives in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Griffin's got his first bucket in this one. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
On the wing, Simons. 5 points in the game. That one drops for him.
So smooth with the jump shot. I love watching Anthony shoot the rock.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. It's Griffin with the drive. And Griffin slams it in.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Griffin against Simons. 5 to shoot. Here's Bay. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Saddiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing. And he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Greg.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
There's Simons with a 3. And Bey pulls it down. Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Forrest. Bogdanovich against Simons. Okongwu.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Now here's Simons. Not a lot of room to halt the run. Here's Sharp, defended by Bogdanovich. There's Simons with a 3. Trailblazers keep it alive. Over Bogdanovich. Portland again missing.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Pass to Okongwu. Banked it in off the glass. And now an 8-point Atlanta lead.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Forrest. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. A big group substitution here for Portland. Nurkic is checked in for Watford. Jeremy Grant comes in for Little. Reddish is checked in for Thybulle. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Simons. There's a screen by Nurkic. Lillard can't get it to go. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Young against Reddish. 16 seconds left in the third. Reddish against Young. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Young's got 25 points in the game.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Here's Collins. And so it's Atlanta finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead, just pounding the painted area. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court right now for Portland, Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3.
So crafty. Lillard is a true wizard with the ball.
Young, the pass to Collins. Thibault against Young. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 27 points.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Now here's Lillard. Jacks up a 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be a second foul of the game. Hunter on the wing, defended by Lillard. Capella, the pass to Murray. Beyond the arc, drains the triple. And now an 11-point Hawks lead. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when plan A fails.
Well, BA, a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly. I love it. Nurkic rattling the iron.
Atlanta's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Young against Thybulle. Collins with a screen on Thybulle. Young from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Atlanta calls timeout.
This Hawks squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He said we've got the upper hand, so let's not waste it. Keep getting stops. Keep finding buckets. So the message is, it's not over yet. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Tipped.
You see how quickly Grant gets off the floor, sending that one back. Airmail.
Lillard outside to the middle. Oh, Grant throws it down.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Young drawing the double team. Murray passes to Hunter. Down low. It's stolen by Nurkic. Here's Sharp. Hunter with some nice D. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Murray with it. Picked up by Grant. Collins with a screen on Grant. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Attacking, putting his handprint all over this game. He has that ability from a point guard to jam it home.
Murray against Lillard. With the drive, and there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Hawks.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Trae Young.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Young against Thibault. Clock at 6. Oh, there's the alley! And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Trailblazers ball.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to Nurkic. Here's Lillard. Lays it up and banks it in.
Taking it to the defense right there. Lillard can do it all.
It's stolen by Thibault. Lillard with the ball. Hunter covering. Puts up a 3. And it's Lillard with the 3.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yep.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Your athleticism was one of the key weapons you possessed. We're going to see plenty of that here tonight on display.
Well, that's kind of you first, Kevin, but secondarily, the guys out here have a chance when there's any open space to make something extremely exciting happen. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Andre Drummond is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Ball in at the point. Good.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Here's Ball to the paint, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And Chicago has possession. Pass to DeRozan. Now here's Drummond. Ball with a wide open look, and the three ball is good.
Set him up. Well, and you can trust Lonzo to sink that shot.
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Here's Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Now, this is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
Young looking it over. And it's off from three-point range. Bulls have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Ball against Young. Here's Drummond. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Capella. Young outside. Capella with a screen on Ball. Young with no one around. Here's Capella, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Jones, the pass to DeRozan. Lets it go with the 3. And Drummond kicks to DeRozan. Screen by Jones. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Drummond uses his rebounding instincts on the offensive glass so well. Those second chance opportunities, they can hurt you.
Now, here is Young. Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Levine. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Here's Young. At the elbow, Collins. Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. DeRozan against Murray. Passes it to Ball. He's looking for Levine and finds him. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And the 3 off target. The Hawks trail by 5. There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Up again. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ball against Young. Ball with the bucket. He has 7.
It was so hard to knock Lonzo Ball off his center of gravity. That time, a good job of keeping his composure around the challenge.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And so Collins nails both of them.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's the Bulls leading by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. It paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks.
And a good free throw shooter who's really increased his volume over the years. Levine with a lot of ways to beat you.
And with every season, Brent, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball, is that you can find something within each player that you'd like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovic. Drops in the tray. Bogdanovic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Right wing. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. They trail by 3. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. That one no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Levine feeling it out a bit. Vucevic the pass to Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Levine's got his second basket of the night.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Williams kicks to Caruso. Back to Williams. Driving to the basket.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Bogdanovich against Caruso. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Bulls leading by 7. Levine wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Levine's got 7 points for the quarter.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together a good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Bulls making a switch here. Lights checked in. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Interesting for a guy his size. Collins, a guy who can score at all 3 levels, so an all-around offensive game.
Caruso kicks to Williams. Back to Caruso. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid 79%.
Good on the second free throw. The Hawks trail by 9. Collins, a screen on White. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the
the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that. He'd love to make him pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And it's Murray with the jam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Caruso. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Murray. Second chance effort. Capella kicks to Hunter. A three-pointer off the mark. Williams against Murray. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Five seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Capella, and then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
Clint Capella having a...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
33.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Garrett Jones is out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at point guard.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Ball. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Well, that's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The Hawks making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. And the Bulls making a change also. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
Mercy, that was downright dirty. Levine, yes, sir.
In this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Here's Drummond. Moves back up. And that one is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Hunter, the pass to Young. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. No good with the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The drive-by Ball. Levine passes to DeRozan. Here's Ball. Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 9.
And Lonzo can score. He drives like that with intent.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Matthews. Young outside. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Bays checked in for Collins. Young from outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And stolen by Bay. Capella sets a screen for Young. He's looking for Hunter and finds him. Open and close and nails it.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
The Bulls leading by 5.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Sadiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch and shoot triples made in the NBA.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Trae Young. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Drummond with it, guarded by Hunter. Here's Jones. Bulls moving the ball around. Jones with the screen on Capella. Just 5 on the clock. And the basket by DeRozan. And the Bulls lead by 7. Greg, you were talking about how Bay is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Feeds to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovic.
And Capella over to help. Jones the pass to Vucevic. Jones dishes to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. There's Ball with the 3. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night. Murray against DeRozan. Murray the pass to Capella. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Jones, no one around him. And the Bulls, another 3.
And this is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovic. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Bogdanovic has got his 2nd bucket tonight. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. 6-point game. DeRozan in the corner. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Vucevic kicks to Jones. Back to Vucevic. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Dancers!
11 seconds left in the 3rd.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The wing pairing is Bogdanovic and Hunter. Clint Capella is out there with Bay. And it's Murray in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Bay can use a mix of power and finesse. He gets that close.
There's Levine. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
A 3 from Bogdanovic. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. The Bulls leading by 4. He kicks to Levine. Down low, Jones. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, we've also seen them being very... The previous play is under review. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Used so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Collins checked in for Atlanta. Trae Young comes in for Bogdanovic. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Bulls. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David.
Not a perfect trip to the line, but at least he made this game a two-possession affair.
Young against Caruso. And finished off by Collins.
Like it when Collins is cleaning up the glass and then just rocking the rim.
Levine with it. He's picked up by Collins. And it's slammed in by Jones.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Caruso against Young. To the inside. It's stolen by Jones. On the wing, Levine, defended by Young. Vucevic. Young against Levine. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Levine. And it's a 7-point Bulls lead. Young outside. Capella sets a screen for Young. This one for three. And the dunk by Capella.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot. And Trey able to make the play.
Caruso, the pass to Levine. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here. That one misses for Levine. The Hawks trail by 7. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. No one covering.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Al Levine. There's the dish to Jones. Caruso with the ball. At the elbow, Vucevic. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jones. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Young outside. Collins, a screen on Levine. Hunter dishes to Young. Takes a 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Kicks it out to Jones. And here's DeRozan. Collins with some nice D. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 6. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Ball's checked in for Alex Caruso. It's stolen by Vucevic. 1:04 left to play in the final quarter. And Ball gets double teamed. Kick out to Levine. And there's the drive. And no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Murray, the pass to Hunter. Outside Collins. To the middle. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, big time from DeAndre Hunter, letting it all hang out.
And DeRozan throws it down hard.
How about the heart DeRozan plays with? In the clutch, he's fully committed to getting his team whatever they need.
Capella with a screen on Ball. Young for 3. They get the rebound. Good.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to DeRozan. Left side, Levine. Got a piece of it. Young with the steal.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal. It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
The second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 5 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the 3-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so the big win by Chicago. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll Routine. To get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Derek Jones is out there with DeRozan. And it's Drummond in at the 5, home in the paint.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that crew.
Now here's Levine. Nurkic with the steal. Fast break, here we go. Simons surveying the D. Going inside. And he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
So dangerous when he puts it on the deck. Simons doesn't let contact phase him.
And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Lillard against Ball. Grant with a screen on Ball. Three-pointer, Lillard. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And Lillard throws it down.
Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
It's tipped. Stolen by Grant. Ball against Simons. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up. And Smitty, one player who's really improved in a very short amount of time is Anthony Simons.
Kevin, a dynamic guard who plays with a lot of confidence. He is especially lethal on the offensive end. And it's because he is capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Vucevic checked in for Drummond.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
The playmaking skills of Lillard. Reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
Now here's DeRozan. Kicks to Vucevic from deep. And Jones now atop the key. Tries again. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Lillard. He has 7. And another 3 for Portland.
A volume 3-point shooter. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous from deep.
Pass to Vucevic. It's up a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Lillard. 10 points for him. Now Vucevic. In the corner, it's Levine, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
6 to shoot, and the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter, and that one good.
That's just too easy. DeMar getting the shot he wants and where he wants.
Nurkic a screen on Ball. Lillard from outside, stolen by Levine. In transition, here come the Bulls. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Portland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Lillard with no one around. Sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 13.
Capable of getting it done from anywhere. Lillard is adept at getting to his spot and finding his rhythm.
From outside, off the mark. Back to Jones. He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. Lillard from outside, and the dunk by Grant.
Clever move by Dame, opening up the floor with that pick and roll play.
There's Nurkic. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do. And Smitty, we've seen Nikola Vucevic add a three-point shot to his arsenal.
This is a shot he didn't have early on in his career. But GA, as the game has continued to evolve, so has Vucevic. Recognizing bigs like him have to be able to stretch the floor.
Shots checked in for Anthony Simons. Lillard surveying the D. It's stolen by DeRozan. All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Veteran move by DeRozan. Anticipates, causes the turnover, then sends him off to the races.
Now, here's Sean. Guarded by Levine.
Blocking foul called on Nikola Vucevic. First personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
This is where Levine has really expanded his game. avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 13. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. For the three. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Here's Vucevic. And the rebound by Nurkic. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Nurkic, a screen on Caruso. Lillard, the pass to Sharp. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity.
Now, here's DeRozan. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Nurkic. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Lillard, good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Now, here's DeRozan. Here's Levine, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Portland.
An all-star in this league, Zach LaVine gets to go to the line.
And so Levine nails both of them. Steve, it's been tremendous to see Zach LaVine reach his all-star potential in recent years.
Kevin, you can tell he's loving it too, right? But yeah, this was a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin. That competitive edge Damian Lillard plays with is outstanding. This is a guy that wants to win every single game.
And quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
6 on the shot clock. Basket good. Caruso's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lillard against Caruso. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Dame Lillard can untie your shoes with moves like that.
Caruso looking for an opening. The kick out to Williams. Takes it off the glass. Caruso's got 6 points.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Trailblazers leading by 11. Lillard outside. Grant with a screen on Caruso. Three-pointer Lillard, and the dunk by Grant.
Awesome recognition from Jeremy Grant, knowing exactly where to cut after setting the pick.
Levine for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here is Lillard. 23 points in the game. Beyond the arc. Bean with the rebound. Vucevic, a screen on Grant. And the jam by Levine.
No denying Zach LaVine's hops. Flies right up and sometimes over the hoop to jam it in.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
For a t-shirt toss, who wants one?
Lillard from deep three-point land. No good on the last second attempt there. Okay, David, much appreciated.
Your Trailblazers, 39. The Bulls, 28.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit, gave this offense a different dimension.
In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Little. And it's Watford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
A gifted playmaker. Lillard knows the right call to create for himself.
And Drummond throws it down.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Trailblazers making a switch here. Simons is checked in. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Simons. He takes it in.
Agile drive by Anthony Simons. He sees an opening and takes off.
And after several playoff runs, the Portland Trailblazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction. They felt like their team needed some changes, but it looks like they still are aiming to remain competitive.
Simons, it doesn't go for him. And the Bulls going the other way now. 90 seconds now into the second half. Trailblazers leading by 12. And that's an intentional foul. Radish, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Now on the floor for your Trailblazers.
Simons, the pass to Watford. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
There is Simons drawing the eyes of defenders, creating for his teammate.
Down low, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Simons. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And Portland making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Ball's checked in for Alex Caruso. Now, here's Simons. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. Jones, the pass to White. Williams outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Reddish with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
On the wing, Williams. Drummond in the post. He's guarded by Nurkic. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Now Simons. 11 points in the game. Passes to Sharp. Back to Simons. And he goes big with the dunk right over Lonzo Ball.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And again, Chicago, no good. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Here is Williams. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago.
If you look back at how the Blazers have drafted, they get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
Two big marks there, you're right. And the last two lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And that one's good. Drummond.
High percentage look for Drummond. He's developed a number of go-to moves in there.
Nurkic a screen on ball. Simons from outside. The Trailblazers rebound. Nurkic finds Reddish. The three. And stolen by Williams. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And it's Ball penetrating. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Ball's got 6.
On the drive, Lonzo's footwork is tremendous. The defense can't keep up with him.
The shot's good from Simon.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Drummond goes up again with 1 on the clock, and that one released in time, but no good.
Nurkic is playing defense like a brick wall. Tough.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Jones is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the 1. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
A shot Cam can make. The D must respect his three-point shot.
Ball with a wide open look. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Simons. Nurkic setting the pick for Simons. Just 5 to shoot. Shakes him. And Nurkic lays it in.
Precise fundamentals from Nurkic inside.
Simons kicks to Nurkic. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Levine with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. The Trailblazers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. They get it back. Here's Simons. The pass to Nurkic. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Nurkic, the big fella, showing his quick shooting ability.
For 3, Levine. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Sharp, and he drives in. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
A different look now for Portland. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Little. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Reddish. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Ball fires from way outside. Can't connect from long distance. And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Floats it up for Grant. It's stolen by Jones. In the corner, it's Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. The Trailblazers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Nurkic, a screen on Ball.
2 minutes in the game.
Lillard outside. The tray. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And there's that competitive spirit from Dame, marching right back and answering the call.
Pass to Thibault. And here's Sharp. Back to Thibault. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Portland.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Damian Lillard.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Now Levine, following Nurkic's three-point attempt. To the inside, and Lillard throws it down.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Here's Sharp. He's off on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. There's the steal. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Fades away. Ball with the rebound. Levine finds Ball. That three off the mark. And here's Nurkic. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing...
So Atlanta will get the first possession. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Now here's Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Collins with a screen on Thibault. The Hawks need to get one up here. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you. I mean, Trae Young, do you love the confidence? I mean, he is boiling over with it.
Nurkic passes to Lillard. Fades. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Capella screen on Lillard to the inside. Murray finds Capella. Count it. And Young will challenge your defense from every distance, Brent.
Yeah, look, this guy, D.A., has unlimited range, has an elite floater game, and you bring in 2 guys defensively, and he'll find the option that's open.
Lillard fires away from way outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Oh, an appearance here by Logo Lillard. That's a deep 3.
Young from long range connects from downtown.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Lillard. Here's Simons.
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, Lillard seeking out his teammates, just trying to get it to the right guy. He was uncovered.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Young's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Lillard.
Come to me.
Nice move. And he lays it up and in. Lillard's got his second basket.
You know, not many guys can change pace on the dribble the way Lillard does it. Just phenomenal.
Young against Thibault. Young, the pass to Collins. The shot misses, and it's Portland the other way. Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, with the exception of his rookie year. They've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball.
Collins with the rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Young against Thibault. Capella screen on Thibault. Here's Young. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Now here's Simons. Lillard. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 7.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Capella screen on Thibault. Young from long range. Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Lillard passes to Graham. Back to Lillard. The 3 is up. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Very few players, if any, score more points than Lillard as a pick-and-roll ball handler.
Collins with a screen on Thibault. Here's Young. And he converts the layup. Young's got 10 points in the game.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Inside. Thibault, that's good.
You know, Damian Lillard, he's got that score-first mindset, but very encouraging to see how he's trying to set up his teammates as a playmaker right here.
Now here's Young. He's got 10. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Screen by Capella. Releases. And it's Capella with the jam.
I I would say that Trae Young's pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
Lillard against Murray. Nurkic, a screen on Murray. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Collins with a screen on Thibault. Young, the pass to Collins. Off target at the rim.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Just a big-time effort for Dave. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Yeah, I would say it's still a scorer's league, BA, rather than a shooter, because, look, a lot of people can take shots. There aren't too many that make them efficiently. So that part is going nowhere. I think it's about creating points and trying to get it to the most opportunistic way you can score. That's what the offense's job is to do. And that's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
Murray against Lillard. To the paint. Outside Thibault. Grant, the pass to Lillard. Driving in. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
With the ball on the string, Lillard using that signature burst.
The Hawks trailing.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
That one goes. Count it. Young's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
You have to appreciate Lillard tonight just showing this kind of effort and not afraid again to put his team on his back.
And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, BA. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. You talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And Young gets it to go.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic. There's the 3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Young. Here's Collins. Young finds Collins. Second chance shot. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Lillard against Murray. Pass to Grant. Back to Lillard. To the inside. Now Young with a steal. 1:27 left in the first half of this one. Atlanta calls timeout. And the Blazers making a change here. Sharp's checked in. Bay, he's checked in for Atlanta. Bogdanovich comes in for Young. Hunter passes to Murray. A minute 20 left to play in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Hunter with the ball. Nurkic picks him up, and they pick up 2. Hunter's got his first basket.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Lillard against Murray. Now here's Lillard. The D's right on him. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. For the Trailblazers, Little's checked in for Grant. And Reddish is subbed in for Thibault. Here's Little. He's covered by Bay. Here's Reddish. Three-pointer sharp. He can't hit that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Hunter. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Murray passes to Capella. Sharp grabs the miss. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Reddish on the wing. Knocks down the triple. Reddish has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Quick trigger from Reddish there speaks to his confidence. He just let that one fly.
Outside Bogdanovich. Bay outside. The 3 is up. He's off on that one. And we're through the first half of play.
32. The Hawks, 29.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Clint Capella out there with Sadiq Bey. And it's Bogdanovich in at the point guard position. And yep, it's good.
Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, it looked like he was hungry to get 2. And you think about careers and how they unfold. For this guy, Bogdanovich played in Serbia and Turkey for 5 years, leading up to getting over to the NBA. It's been pretty seamless.
Now here's Murray. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. On the wing, Bay. Outside Murray. And he lays it up and in. Well, with foreign players like Bogdanovich, you often hear how much that international experience helped him prepare for the NBA, Brett.
And Bogdan, no exception to this, BA. And I think it has a lot to do with the physicality of European basketball. You hear it a lot from guys coming over, is that they can deal with the way the NBA is such a free-flowing offense. This kid is confident, unpredictable, and he stretches the floor.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one.
Oh, yes, sir! Wow! Tough to slow down the momentum that Simons has here. Just powered through on the drive.
Murray passes to Bogdanovich. From behind the arc, Simons with a steal. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Simons. He can't get it to go, so Atlanta will take it the other way. And here's Murray. Screen by Capella. Takes the 3, and it's Murray with the 3. Murray's got 5 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Sinks the tray.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Outside Bogdanovich. From the arc. And it's Little with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Simons. A rebound by the Hawks.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
You know, before they moved to Atlanta, the Hawks had a lot of playoff success. They made the NBA Finals 4 times in their first 12 years, and they won a championship ring.
Yeah, recent years haven't been as kind, but they're getting back in the mix there, and it's been a half-century since they've gotten to the finals. They have some special players on this team, and the Hawks fans are really desperate to see them compete at that level again.
Bogdanovich against Simons. Takes a 3, and stolen by Bay. Bogdanovich into the lane.
Yeah, this time slashing Bogdanovich, not in a spot-up mode, but on the move. And he picked up some contact while he was driving to the hole.
Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
And he can't jam it through. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they've decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining star's window.
Timeout called, the Blazers. Watford's checked in for Nurkic. Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. Young comes in for DeJounte Murray. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Simons against Young. Simons outside. Hits the trifecta. Simons got 8 points in the quarter.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
Young against Reddish. Outside Young. Inside Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second and he was ready to fire.
For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Now Young. He's got 17. Collins with a screen on Reddish. Young from long range. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Agility coming into play there as Collins moves so well and so quickly in those pick and roll sets.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. The Hawks on top. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Nasir Little and Freddie Simons out there with Sharp. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Watford in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Simons' shot is good.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Young finds Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
It's Little on the wing. Pass to Sharp. Here's Simons. 5 on the clock. There's the 3. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Drives to the hoop. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
For the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Watford. Grant comes in for Little, and Lillard subbed in for Simons. And so they choose to intentionally foul. DeJounte Murray's checked in for the Hawks.
First team foul. Now in the lineup for the Hawks.
Here's Lillard. It's stolen by Hunter. Right wing. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
Portland trailing here. Grant with a screen on Murray. The three, here's Lillard. The rebound by the Hawks.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question, they're in a nice rhythm offensively.
A nice shot by Young.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Lillard can't get it to go. Here's Atlanta with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Here's Young. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by Nurkic. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Lillard outside. Pass to Sharp. Back to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Shot clock at 5. Driving inside. And the dunk by Lillard.
Well, he can shoot the three, so defenses have to go out and overplay him, and that's what creates lanes for him to do stuff like that.
And that one's good. Young.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
There's a screen by Nurkic. Lillard can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Thibault against Young. From deep, here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
I mean, just a string of terrific shots. I mean, this team is on fire.
Double team on Lillard. Down low. Here's Grant. The shake. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, when he gets into the paint, he starts to get hungry. He goes right through the defense. He's a straight line guy.
Outside Young. Three-pointer. And he can't get that one. And it's Portland the other way. Lillard outside. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot by Nurkic, no good. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 12-4 run. Nurkic against Young. To the middle. And it's Capella with the jam.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Lillard with the bucket.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Three-pointer Sharp. Capella with a rebound. Inside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope. Well, he has that ability, elevates his game in the clutch time. It's Lillard time. He's on point.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime.